Hey guys, this is Menezes from FPLGoa and this is my first individual video. I'm not too keen on making individual videos, and that is something that I will probably touch upon towards the end of this segment. Well, in this video, there are a few things that I want to point out which I feel every manager should look into before going into this game week. A lot of them are just basic things, but I think they are really important. To be honest, I'm really scared going into this game week because I sit at the top of my mini league and I have a feeling that my opponents or my friends, the league that I am in, they're going to close the margin. But I think that's just a lot of us right now. Moving on to the first point that I want to highlight, the chips. Now, if you've got your chips, you're pretty much sorted for this game week. If you've saved your free hit or you still have your wild card, then I don't think that you need to be afraid of this game week. If it were up to me, I think I would use my free hit. I think you can make the most of your chip if you've got a lot of differentials in your team. But also you need to make sure that you have players like Kane, Dallas or Rafinha. Bamford has an ownership of 48%, Dallas 23%, Son 53% and Kane 42%. I'm saying this because managers without chips will own all of these necessary mainstream players going into this game week and will pretty much get the same points. For those that don't have any of the mentioned chips, the free hit or wildcard, you're in for a pretty rough game week, and I'll elaborate as to why. Moving on to my next point, it's the fixtures. One thing I want to be clear is that these are all just my opinions and what I think or feel about how things could play out. Everyone has their own way of interpreting things, and if you disagree with me, just consider it to be as another possibility and nothing else. Other than that, I'm hoping that everyone pulls in a decent number. So yeah, the fixtures. When I look at the 4 games, I do not know if I can see a clear winner in any of these games. Maybe Arsenal and Leeds, I'd place them with a 51 to 49 chance of winning. But with Spurs, they play Villa. And even though Spurs have got a really dangerous attacking front, I think Villa have been really good against the traditional top 6 this season. They beat Arsenal twice. They beat Arsenal in their famous 7-2 victory. They lost against both the Manchester clubs, but they did draw against Chelsea. And they also have Martinez, who makes a lot of saves, and I don't think that it's going to be a high-scoring game. With the Brighton vs Newcastle game, I think the Seagulls have considered in each of their last 4 games. So if you're looking at Brighton defenders for clean sheets, they don't look really that convincing at the back based on their last 4 games. To sum it up, I just think that all 4 games could go either way, so don't set any expectations going into this game week. Moving on to my third point, transfers. I do not understand why many managers always jump the gun on transfers. Just wait it out, especially when you've got European nights or an international break before game week. I think it's a really safe strategy, but if you transfer in players early and he picks an injury or someone else picks an injury from your team, then you deserve it. I think Bamford, Son and Burn are some of the players who are a major concern. Dan Burn, maybe not that much, but I'd wait until the press conferences or even try and scoop up any last minute news before making a decision. Always look for 2 or more sources to confirm whatever you're trying to find out. I think Son is the likeliest to return from the mentioned bunch. Also, Spurs played Dynamo Zagreb and the Europa League, and hence you'd want to be a little careful with your Spurs assets. Hopefully no one picks an injury, and I also hope Kane doesn't play the whole game. I think there is an update on Bamford that he is fit for the game. I'm not sure. I'm still going to wait for the press conference. Let's see what Bielsa has to say. By the time this video is probably up, we might have news on Bamford. Moving on to my last point, tripling up. I've seen a lot of people talking about tripling up on Brighton and Spurs assets on Reddit, and I'm not sure if that's the best advice. Maybe you can triple up on Spurs, but here's the deal. If you own 3 City players, 3 Spurs and even 3 Brighton players, you're in for a ride for the upcoming game week. Once again, if it's a free hit, it's fine, but if not, be prepared to see your rankings tank. City don't feature in Gameweek 29 and 33. While Spurs miss out only on Game Week 33. I'd preferably own 2 of each of City and Spurs assets. Brighton have a tough run of games until the end of the season, so I'm not really keen on any of these Brighton players. These Gameweek 29 and 33 fixtures make Brighton look like good bait. They play Sheffield in 33, but other than those two games, I doubt I'd want to own 3 Brighton assets, and I'd not want to waste my transfers on having to get rid of them. You have the rest of your squad to look after too. It's only 10 game weeks to go, and if you're in a tight race in your mini leagues, those hits really count, the additional transfers that you make. So yeah, these are a few points that I feel like every manager needs to keep into mind. I think we are moving in towards the crucial part of the season, and I'd be really careful of taking hits if I do not have any of my chips remaining. So yeah, as to why I am not too keen on making individual videos is because of my mini league. I take it more seriously than my overall ranking. It's like a little competitive thing that me and my friends have, and I feel like if I make these kind of videos and I might give out my strategy, I really like playing my cards close to my chest, and making videos like this, I will only give out my strategy and my friends will pick up on what I'm about to do or guess what I'm going to do. But if y'all want to continue seeing me making videos like these, then do say something in the comments. I think I'd really consider, I won't mind making videos like this, but I'd want to be careful. So yeah, thank you for watching. Do like and leave a comment, and please let me know if y'all want to continue seeing me make videos like this. Thank you.